And so we return. But do you return?
We're back.
Yes. Yes, welcome back to Sly Cooper Thieves in Time.
Yeah. An experience, I suppose.
An experience, we suppose, indeed. As discussed last time, this is going to be a more low-key stream. We have all of the stuff we need to get a bunch of collectibles that we skipped earlier. The last costume in the game isn't really relevant for platforming stuff. But also, this sort of serves to represent the 6 years I spent staving off my first playthrough of this game. So we're obviously not going to actually wait that long, but I figured that this is a good time for just a kind of pace breaker session of our playthrough. So we're just going to go.
Did you do that? Did you do the hack pack before, or will that be new content?
That will be new content to me.
Gotcha.
With respect to that, I was talking to Gooms about this off stream. I've been having some trouble figuring out how to get that set up to do on stream. Still gonna try to do set it up so that we can go through it next time. We may have to pivot. Just keep an eye out on community messages with respect to that. But anyway, so for tonight, we're just clearing out, or we're just rounding out 100% completion on the first 4 chapters of the game. Probably going to be a fairly short stream, certainly compared to some of our other stuff. But honestly,
that's fine. We're starting late, so it fits in perfectly anyway.
That's what I figure, yeah. Alright, so we'll start by going back to Japan. As a reminder, we previously collected all of the bottles and opened the safe for this area, as well as most of the masks. We have, there is 1 mask remaining. However, in order to get that, we have to first collect all of the treasures, which we couldn't do without all of the costumes. So now that we have those, we will be able to do that. Also, hi, SJ.
Hello. We're mostly just doing cleanup today, but that is what it is.
I missed what you said at the start because I was finishing up in a voice call, though I think I know the gist of what you're doing. Good. I don't know why I said it so aggressively, but yes.
We're cleaning things up as part of our self-therapy after what happened last session.
Pretty much. All right, we have 4 treasures and 1 mask to collect. We'll start with those treasures. As a reminder, we're looking for things we couldn't grab before, so things that require the jailbird, saber-toothed tiger, or archer costumes.
Yeah, I remember we had that thing to push with the jailbird, that box cage thing.
You know, I probably should have moved. Now let's see if I actually remember where everything is. Jailbird, I believe, was kind of... Yeah, it's just here.
I haven't played Bayonetta 3, but I think that's in a similar situation to this game where it's like... looks really good on the surface, and people think it's really good at first, and then they play it, and then they get quiet, and then they don't talk about it.
Yeah. I have heard some people go, don't listen to the haters, it's fine. But I would honestly need to just play through the whole thing to be sure.
Well, I
Or
know
the
that
whole
one's
series to
also
be
plot.
sure.
I know that one's also plot things that people hate. So there's probably defenders of this game that aren't as bothered by plot things in a similar way. So
I'll just wait.
I guess different strokes.
Yeah. I'm surprised there isn't anything locked behind whatever was with whatever that last costume is. It is not. Its functionality is not tied to platforming. It is more of a combat costume. Which, okay, it's not nothing, but at the same time, it's not really. It's not really something that you can gate collectibles behind. Oh, come on.
Treasure has been lost!
You were killed! Why?
Treasure has been lost!
Oop.
You're almost dead as well. From all the faffing around you've been doing.
Man, I wasn't faffing about. I was riding the struggle bus.
That's my favorite Pokemon move.
It's a rather precise amount. Also, it really is a shame because this game did actually start pretty strong. It does have a lot of little things about it that are cool. Honestly, one of the big things that I mentioned before wanting to revisit this game for a couple different reasons, part of which being to try and reassess it. And that was one of the things that really came to mind. I really was enjoying the front half of it and was kind of going, okay, well maybe does this make up for what the game will eventually do? And I don't really think so.
No, unfortunately it doesn't. Like, you heard me too. I was pretty positive through most of it. I was all like, oh, maybe this isn't so bad, but then my tune has just dramatically shifted since that. It really is that bad.
Yeah, you were doubting me, which I appreciated legitimately. You were like, I don't know. I know you said that this was really rough, but I'm having a good time. And it's like, yeah, hold on to that, pal.
Well, it does kind of recontextualize everything too, just because it's like a lot of people kind of feel that way about like Super Mario 3D Land. And that game is like, it new Super Mario-ified the Mario series, the 3D Mario series after Mario Galaxy. And I think this is worse because like Sly's whole identity is having a little bit more substance to its bones, whereas Mario, it kind of goes in and out between having substance and not. But I can understand why people would be super disappointed with the game because of that reason. This is like that, but worse, I guess.
I think there was something here, but I was a cool guy and got it already.
Because it shows that, like, yeah, it's fun that they're doing all of these things, and in retrospect, but it taints the identity of the previous things because, wow, it only knows how to be fun, and it's kind of shallow fun instead of like building up to something more meaningful. And you don't want to feel like a fuddy-duddy saying, oh, I want my themes in my children's platforming game, but like, I don't know. It is just kind of a bummer sometimes.
It's a game that proved it was able to do so much more than that. And that's just frustrating. Go ahead and set this up for the escape sequence. Nice.
And it's worse than like Mario 3D Land because in Mario 3D Land and there they just kind of don't acknowledge stuff like the Rosalina's backstory and whatnot. Here they realize, okay, we can't just ignore it, so we have to write these characters out of the thing and turn it into this kind of flat, purely for fun kind of exercise. And that just, it's sad to see that in motion.
I think as well with 3D Land, in particular, part of why that's okay is the environment in which it released in. Like,
yeah, it was a portable game, so you could forgive it a little bit.
But also, whereas it wasn't the initial design intent, it ended up coming out, or its development coincided with the, what was it, the 2011 earthquakes?
Yeah, I remember that as well, yes.
And I believe there's, I forget if it's part of an Iwata Asks or something, but the team even kind of acknowledges this isn't quite what we were going for, but I think people really appreciated having a simple back to basics title come out at this time.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I don't always take that into consideration for my overall opinions on games, in part because I always get to stuff late, but at the same time, like, part of why I really respect something like New Horizons, Animal Crossing New Horizons, is because of the very specific context in which it came out.
Right.
And like, I'll respect something that's kind of another version of that as well. You're not going to hear me be a huge grouch about that. Alright, so 2 more treasures. The other thing as well, sadly, with respect to this, and these are all things we'll repeat as well once we get to the point of doing actual final thoughts on the game. But the thing to keep in mind as well with all of this is, oh, way the hell over there! Wow. That. With that recent announcement of a new startup that may or may not be doing new Sly Cooper games, well, those are from former Sanzaru devs. So, whereas that's cool, we have an example of what that will look like, and that's this game.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what to think about that now. I probably would have less disdain for it because, like, this is the new status quo and I would just be used to it at this point. Like, kind of why I didn't have as much disdain for 3D Land to bring that back. It's because I kind of felt like they were already doing that with Mario Galaxy 2. I know a lot of people like that game, but I kind of, in terms of this is the game that made Mario about fun and only fun, without any kind of deeper themes. That was that game for me. So seeing 3D Land, it's like, well, I guess I can't blame this game as much for that, because it's just kind of continuing where the franchise is at this point.
Mhm.
So a Sly 5 might feel similarly in that, like, maybe it also doesn't have a lot of really deep themes, but the initial disappointment of it not having those is gone, so I can kind of maybe appreciate it more for what it is.
Sure.
Or maybe they'll take the criticism to heart and, like, actually try to put some more interesting stuff in. Who knows?
What exactly is this design?
It's very vaginal.
I should not have been
I for-
taking a drink. Yannick is the word you're looking for.
Yeah, that is the word I'm looking for. But yes.
Wait, shit. This might actually be a thing that interacts with the 5th costume. Hold on, let me check something. Don't mind me. Blah, 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 blah. I was pretty sure, but I didn't know. But now I am checking. Yep, boop, 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 boop.
I've not heard this term before. Yeah, it's the parallel to phallic.
Oh, wait. No, that's not right. Do that. Okay. Yeah, rats. Okay. Sadly, this is one that we'll have to come back for. Darn, I was positive that there wasn't anything to interact with it, but I guess there is. Puts a little bit of a damper on my plans for this, not gonna lie. Oh well. We can always do additional cleanup later. But basically, this thing right here will, in fact, interact with the final...
The final what?
The final costume.
Gotcha.
Tell you what, do we want to play a little bit of episode 5 just until we unlock that last costume?
Is it like right at the beginning?
I think it's pretty early on. I don't quite remember, but I don't think we have to go super deep into it. Let me just double check here, just be sure. Okay, we get it during the second job of the of episode 5. That's not too late, or that's not too deep in.
Yeah, let's do that then, I suppose.
All right, so all that stuff about this not being us progressing, belay that. We're doing a little bit of progressing.
Yes, because we're liars.
I did not remember, but it, I just got done, replaying Donkey Kong 64, a game with a lot of upgrades that largely boil down to very specific keys for very specific locks, and I guess that's the case here, too. Oh, come on! We were doing so well, too. Oh, that's the save. Okay. Let's see, I'm going to platform off a camel. You're just lucky I showed up anyway, because otherwise it would head haunt you from beyond the grave. I guess. How much do I want to spend time going for everything here? I'm not gonna
Don't worry about the bottles yet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry over much.
If you bump into them, I mean, sure, but just focus on doing them first 2 missions.
Alright, but I do want to grab this mandrill's booty. Hey. Stop moving. Oh. It's okay. It worked out. I don't know why he had an earring there, but it's fine.
Okay, Sly. Word on the street is that Sly Cooper was driven into hiding, but that he's still in the area. We need to figure out where he's hiding and then find out why. To facilitate that, I've built you a new toy.
Cool.
And Bentley's just like not even emotional about it at all.
I've been able to map the Cooper DNA. I've modified your binocular with a new visual guidance system that I've programmed to detect anything with which Sly Cooper may have come in contact.
Wow, Bentley. That's some real science fiction.
Stares at camera.
But, like, this is right after the breakup. You would think that he would be kind of bummed, and he's already cracking jokes.
Nah, it's cool. He got it all out of his system by punching out his girlfriend.
I guess.
Weena. Come on, Weena. Come here.
Wow. I wonder if Sly was trying to see if he could summon a genie from one of these lamps. He must be really desperate. Activate your binocular and scan the surrounding areas. You should see a glow on any object that Sly has recently touched.
I see that Salim is now Billy age 7. Well, that still doesn't work,
Why,
but...
that door definitely does not belong here. You'd better get a picture of that as well so I can analyze it.
No, Penelope was secretly an evil asshole, you see. He grew as a person by beating her up and everything's okay now.
Okay,
yes, of
get
course.
out there and head for the village while I sort this out. I've marked a waypoint for you.
Thank you. Thank you, I couldn't have figured out how to walk down a hallway.
Yeah, even if she was an evil asshole, you'd think, like, he'd still be kind of bummed that she was, like, not the person he thought she was. But I don't know, that's just me. Someone who appreciates nuanced character writing. Instead of, well, how do we deal with this annoying, lingering plot thread of having a girlfriend?
This. God,
This is gonna get in the way of the status quo, I'm sure.
This girlfriend subplot is so annoying. We should just dump her.
Sly, use the binocular. I'm detecting something near your location.
Our focus testing said that we only are allowed to have 4 main characters in this series. No more.
Sly, use the
Everyone else is
binocular.
expendable.
I'm detecting something near your location.
I'm working on it.
This looks like a peaceful spot. I'll bet Celine uses this place for meditating.
Oh wait, these are shoals. I can walk in. Nope.
Could not,
Never
in
mind.
fact, walk in. It's so weird too, because like when it turns into these just being these 4 characters, they feel so much more like a kids movie generic cast, where you have like the awkward nerd archetype, you have the main character, you have the comic relief big doofy guy, and then you have the girl.
And like, this was the dynamic in Sly 2 as well, but it didn't feel like that.
No, it didn't.
Oh.
It didn't feel like that because they shifted with the dynamics and made like Bentley kind of secretly the main character and such.
Fly the binocular. There's something nearby.
And they made Murray have a lot more depth than he appeared to have under the surface. So they were kind of playing against type a bit.
Well, Salim's obviously not neglecting his grooming.
And like Sly was understated instead of just purely cocky all the time.
Again, even right away,
Use the binocular now,
when I
Sly.
was first playing this game, that was something that I kind of clocked of, oh, he's a little more smug than he was before, but
Mm-hmm.
but again, or like I was saying last time, one of those things that you're willing to overlook on good faith.
Yeah. It could have either been them getting
Interesting.
used to
Looks
riding
like
him, which would have been
Celine
fine, or it
recently
could have
took
even
his
been like an
castle for a test drive.
intentional new
Okay,
direction
Sly, I'm collating all
with the
the
character.
data,
Maybe he
and
was
it appears
had reason to be more confident, and that could be something that could happen to Sly. But with everything else, it feels more like flattening of the character now that it's in context.
Yeah, I think these guys need to get their wall tax sorted out. The Leaf is
The oh.
Leaf is leafing all over the place.
Well, that wasn't the fault of the emulator. I can say that much.
Almost certainly not. What is so shocked about?
Brr.
that it? Ah. Here I was hoping that would be like a treasure.
The environmental modelers are still doing really good work. I'll say that. And like this is probably the best world visually since the Wild West in terms of like identifiable landmarks.
Yeah.
It does look very pretty too, just like with the sunset and everything.
Really nice use of colors, I assume.
Yeah. Oh, you can still see. You still know some good uses of colors. Don't give me
You're
that.
Salim Al-Kapar, right?
Yeah.
You don't see in black and white.
Well, that part's kind of complicated. I'm a thief like you, but I'm kind of new in town. How about you come back to my gang's hideout and I can explain myself?
How about you go lick a camel's hump?
Okay. Look, I know you're in trouble. I'm here to help. I can explain everything, but let's go where we can talk safely. Besides, you look hungry. How would you like some food?
Food? It was foolish of you not to mention that in the first place. Let's go.
Back at the hideout, introductions went quickly as Salim stuffed his face. He told us about his problem. Some new player calling herself Miss Decibel had rolled into town and started throwing lots of money around.
It didn't take a genius to figure out who the time-traveling lieutenant was here.
Salim and the 3 remaining thieves had decided to pull one last heist before disappearing into retirement, Miss Decibel being the target. Of course, with her technology, she had easily captured his thief brothers, and Salim had been trying to come up with a plan to free them ever since. Bentley uncovered some interesting background information. Miss Decibel had come from a wealthy British family. Her true love was classical music. Unfortunately, her complete lack of musical talent, coupled with an extreme temper, made for a volatile combination. After suffering a freak accident during a tantrum, she was left unable to play music normally. However, when she discovered she could control people with her hypnotic tones, a new criminal was born. She began using her devious talents to control others, forcing them to commit crimes for her. We told Salim about the paradox, and the whole thing made some strange kind of sense to him. The bad news was that he wasn't completely convinced that we were there to help him. I could see I was going to have to prove myself. Again.
So, remind me why they were looking for Salim in particular. Like I know that yes, we have to have a relative in every time period, but I don't remember what specifically brought us into the process of looking for this one.
We ran out of leads after confronting Penelope, and the best lead we had was Carmelita had recovered one of the treasures that was part of the initial museum exhibit that started us on this time travel campaign.
I see.
So it was kind
I
of
was
our
distracted
maybe
a bit
here.
by the Penelope. I was distracted a bit by the Penelope nonsense to really pay attention to all that.
No, that's fair.
Yes.
Also, I don't get how... Again, one of those things that you're more forgiving of up until the...
Whoa. Oh. Okay, that's like an animatronic. I thought that was just a camel clipping into the roof or something.
I mean, its feet are clipping into themselves, so still not great, but... Yeah, no.
Exploding camel, okay.
Le Paradox's allies were fucking with the timeline by targeting Sly's ancestors, and this is the next one we need to help to restore things to normal. Pretty much, yes. But I was saying before, one of those things that you're willing to forgive until a certain point. I don't get how Miss Decibel works. So, like, she's a bratty kid who, with a temper, who is bad at music. Okay. She gets so mad, she throws a temper tantrum and gets a trumpet up her schnoz and surprise hypnosis.
It's very goofy,
Okay,
but I
apparently
guess
Salim
so
lost
is
a
the
small fortune betting
figure
on the
skating
campus
bear,
a while
so
back
whatever.
and had to pawn his thief outfit. Sly, if we can buy that outfit back for Salim, I'm sure we could gain his trust. The shopkeeper is a security freak, a real head case. His place is a fortress and he never leaves. All business is conducted through a slot in the door. I think this is one time we're going to have to play it straight and pay the man what he wants. As you might imagine, his price is pretty steep. The shopkeeper will only accept payment in the form of flawless gemstones.
Oh,
3 to be exact. The only gems of that quality around here are the decorative stones embedded in the city walls. I've located the 3 largest specimens for you. All you have to do is remove them, avoid the guards, and bring them to the shop. Just make sure those gems are still flawless when you get there.
I don't...
Good job, Sly. That's one huge rock.
I think someone would think to steal those before this point.
I guess because Miss Decibel flooded the local economy, and no one yet understands supply and demand. No one's particularly bothered by it. Heck. Heck. Ah, who cares? I guess I'll grab that mask. Bum, bum, ba-da-da. Oh, luckily it doesn't matter if I get hurt. Oh, flying carpet. Took me a second. Hi, Snake. Bye, Snake. Heck. friggin' Maui Mallard ass podiums to bounce off, or to swing off of.
Two gems down, one to go.
I do look like how disturbed Sly looks with this whole exchange.
Now, just make sure you get those gems to the shop in one piece.
I think Edwina has strong opinions on the game's last chapter. Quite possibly.
You're still, you're still playing this garbage. Come on.
What do you want?
I'm here to buy the thief outfit.
Sorry, I do not believe one such as yourself could meet my price. Good day.
Oh, that's too bad. I guess I'll just have to go bet these gems on the camel races.
Wait, you have gems? Let me see.
Man, these rocks are so heavy, I can barely lift them. You want the gems? I want the outfit. Do we have a deal?
Indeed. If you want to
Why
purchase
didn't that
these
guy
old
just
rags,
steal them?
who am I to object? All sales final, no returns.
Did not seem that difficult.
I don't know. Thief costume.
Wait,
Sly,
you weren't a
I've been
thief
talking to
before?
Salim, and it's obvious that outfit is the key to his
As in
success.
40
He
Thieves.
claims it was once owned by a
Well,
real
yes,
thief,
but
and that it could
you can't
actually
just call it a
slow
thief
time.
costume. You're already a thief.
I wonder if it somehow influenced your ancestor Matthew de la Coupeur's slow motion techniques. In any event, only someone possessing the famed Cooper focus can pull it off.
That right there is an appreciated deep cut nod to the first game. You'll recall that we had a ability that slowed the flow of time, which... Nope, wrong button. Which we have here as well.
Oh yeah.
We can also just whip out a sword. Okay, but where are we going? Okay.
While wearing the thief outfit, press the R2 button to activate your ability.
So obviously a logistical issue there. Can't quite get it in. Or can't get in that time.
While wearing the thief outfit,
Yeah,
press the
I
R2
know.
button to activate your ability. Good job, Sly. Although it seems we have another problem. Salim tells me that Miss Decibel is constantly changing the locations of the captured thieves, which makes them almost impossible to track. It's going to be... Hold on, Sly. I'm picking something up. Sweet sunspots. Sly, Le Paradox is here. He's meeting with Miss Decibel right now.
Did Bentley say something about an ancestor other than Salim? I missed
Sounds
most
like
of
the
his
perfect
dialogue.
Opportunity for a little eavesdropping.
He did, yes.
Just one thing. That outfit won't fool these guards. They know the locals and they'll peg you for a stranger immediately. You should just stay out of sight.
Thanks for the info, Bentley. I'm on my way.
Salim, I believe, was tied to a specific ability. I forget which one. But I think he may have had... No, honestly, I don't remember. Totally don't remember.
Sly, press the triangle button to use that sword.
I think ever since Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, every
Sly, press the triangle button to
Persian
use that sword.
themed segment in games has to relate to time manipulation in some way.
Oh, I use it for this,
Way
of
to go,
course.
Sly. Now you better get going. Sly, don't let anyone see you. If the guards see you, it's over, Sly.
You know, in these lights, you look so majestic. Like a mountain of beauty.
So what was the connection Bentley gave to the other guy?
Yes.
That was a question.
And I just had my tail shampooed. Have you
Oh,
lost weight, my dear? You look at least 100 pounds lighter.
Hold on.
Cyril, you're making me blush.
So, please tell me the operation is going according to plan.
Of course, everything is progressing splendidly. I have those raggedy little thieves completely under my control. I've never seen better forgeries. The documents they're producing are of the highest quality.
Perfect. Once I get them back to the present day and my royal lineage is discovered, my wealth and power will be unstoppable.
Well, there is one teensy little problem. We still need to feed our little worker bees, but our supplies are running low. The one who calls himself the Panther seems to work best when I feed him scorpion claws. Disgusting!
Yeah, very well. I shall have some delivered immediately. Whatever it takes to keep these vermin working. Oh, and one more thing. Tell your guards if they don't capture Cooper, I will have them all fired and then executed.
Sly, did you hear that? They're creating a false royal identity for Le Paradox in the present day. If that happens, he'll be close to untouchable.
Just remember to bring a
We
handkerchief.
also need a delivery. The Panther needs scorpion claws. Maybe we can make that work for us.
It must be yours, the camel hair.
Does she just have Cruella de Vil's hair? Yes.
Yes.
My trunk out of tune.
Watch where you're pointing that trunk. Cherie, seeing you today has made me realize you are truly one of a kind. Perfect. And I just had my tail shampooed. You know, Cherie, I think this climate really agrees with you.
So yeah, what was the connection Bentley gave to the other guy?
How sweet of you to say.
Uh,
Tell me, what do you
belay
think
that.
of this little sand pit?
Well, darling, this dry environment plays absolute havoc with my sinuses. My music practice has been atrocious lately. Would you like to hear that?
Not really, but I want you to hear me. Do not fail me like those other idiots, Cherie. I'd hate to see you stranded here permanently.
Oh, I'll make sure that doesn't happen.
Good, because the others have failed. Even Penelope, and she was the smart one. But now I have to turn my back on her.
She
You understand.
Oh, yes, of course. Everything will go precisely as planned. Although, I must trouble you for some camel cheese. Absolutely horrid stuff, but the thief called the Tiger seems to rely on it, and our reserves are almost depleted.
Can't we just starve these filthy hoodlums into submission? Yeah, fine. I will send a delivery boy.
More deliveries. Sly, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
It's true.
Camel cheese? Ew.
You should warn me before you do
that was a
that.
snake.
Tell
A
me
diff
just
a
what
different
kind of
ancestor
dinner
invented the slowdown
So,
technique.
any more requests?
Oh, no, sweetums, I believe that's all. As soon as the documents are complete, I will deliver them personally. Lovely.
Magnifique! Then I should have them very soon.
Oh, wait, there is one last itty-bitty little thing. The one called the Lion seems to favor cobra tails, and you know how troublesome those are to obtain.
Fine, you shall have them. But I had better get those papers quickly.
Boy, I'd hate to be the guy that has to collect the cobra tails. Sly, I've got a crazy idea. That outfit may not work on the guards, but I bet outsiders like Le Paradox and Miss Decibel wouldn't know the difference. She's expecting deliveries for the thieves, right? Try using the outfit to impersonate the delivery boy. If they buy it, we'll know where the thieves are being kept.
Excellent idea, Bentley. And just to ensure it's foolproof, I'm gonna use my
No, Sly, don't say it.
Italian accent.
I said crazy, Sly, not suicidal.
A different ancestor was known in the Thievius Raccoonus for the slowdown technique, but it is suggested that, or Bentley suggested that maybe that ancestor got the idea from Salim al-Kupar's abilities.
While wearing the thief outfit, press the R2 button to activate your ability. Sly, press the triangle button to use that sword.
Yeah, it is just. I hate to keep being negative, but it's really hard to care about their evil plot. Like, they feel like. Like, I love Dimitri and that kind of villain, but, like, they feel like Chapter 1 bosses. And, like. You really can't be that goofy at this point in the story.
It is a bit weird that the last major boss is just this weirdo, yeah.
Yeah, and it's after the big reveal about Penelope, so it's like the stakes got lowered
And who
dramatically.
is this little pig
Yes.
stick?
Yes, identify yourself immediately.
It's me, the delivery boy. You were called?
I don't recognize your scruffy features.
The other boys are out to seek. Something about the snake bites.
Is there something wrong with your voice?
No, I've talked like this my whole life.
How droll.
I see. Well, if you're really the delivery person, then you would know the usual orders, no? What food does the panther require?
Why, the panther loves the scorpion claws.
He appears to be legitimate.
Oh, thank goodness. Here are the delivery locations. Hurry up, please.
Sly, it's a good thing we're in Arabia, because in Italy that accent would be considered a felony. Now let's go rescue those thieves.
All right. We'll go ahead and break there in terms of progression. I think we did need to finish out the job in order to, fully unlock the costume. But
I do appreciate Salim doing the Chunky Kong thing.
yes, was just thinking that. Yeah. But all right, we now have our full suite of costumes here. I don't think we read all of these. So, samurai costume. Forged long ago for a great general, this heavy armor was made to battle even demon enemies. Its unique construction withstands the fiercest flames, while its shield can reflect fireballs. Jailbird costume, reserved for the worst criminals in the Old West. This prison outfit sports a heavy iron ball and chain attached to the wearer's leg, restricting movement. However, the wearer can use the colossal ball to smash objects and inflict massive structural damage. Saber-tooth costume, created by a shaman at the dawn of history. This sabre-toothed tiger outfit looks as ferocious as it is powerful. Enhancing one's primal abilities, it grants the wearer the stealthiness and hunting prowess of a cat, including a killer feral pounce.
Why did they spell saber-tooth in both ways?
Yeah, it's a little funny, isn't it? And yes, you can spin them. Archer costume. Some say this outfit was tailored by a genius, but whatever the case, it certainly has spawned a fashion trend in merry old England. Combining stylish good looks with rugged durability, it allows the wearer to fire arrows with attached ropes, creating tight rope pathways. I don't quite know how it enables the wearer to do that, but you know. Finally, thief costume. Rumored to have been crafted for Sinbad by a real genie, this ancient and mysterious outfit is as dazzling as it is powerful. Its huge scimitar can slash right through chains, and the wearer even gains the ability to slow time. Cool. And now Miss Decibel appears in the little icon thingy for this chapter. But let's get back on track. And the wearer even grants other people the ability to slow time. Technically accurate. Okay, where were we? Over there. Later. Nope. Okay. So now I can do this.
I had to double check my sources, but the word scimitar is actually kind of controversial, actually.
Oh, I think I've heard about this, but how does it? How does it go again?
Basically, it was an Italian mispronunciation of the Persian word Samshir. And it got co-opted by Orientalists in order to mean like evil curved swords from the Middle East, when it really was never a specific type of thing. A normal saber from Europe would also be called a samshir or scimitar, if you prefer.
Kind of like how katana just means sword, but everyone associates it with the specific design of sword.
Exactly, yeah.
Dude. Okay, now where do you lead? Are you just a kind of a friendly suggestion, or? Was I there already? I must have been. I don't even see what this would connect to. Somewhere in this world, there's a target. Not just the regular kind of target in which you shoot rope arrows at. Well, whatever. Why did the Binocucom on the icon on the Binocucom start flashing red? I was trying to figure that as well, I'm not sure. Oh, well that's a target. I don't believe I've been up there before. Don't rightly think I've been up there. Think maybe I'll try and find myself a nice lovely target. Rather. Nice lovely bunch of rope.
Is that because the Robin Hood costume makes you British? Is that what you're going for?
Not especially. I just seem to go Cockney every now and again. Rather curious if you think about it. Could it be related to the Clockwork's Eye upgrade you got before? I don't think so, considering that's specifically tied to... Okay. Considering that's specifically tied to bottles and saves. Anyway, I'll grab this Daruma doll.
Yeah, it is a Daruma. From that angle, it looked like the goldfish with the fishbowl on his head from Chicken Little.
Fish out of water.
Yes, him.
All right. Nice. So now with that in place, wait for it, it's gonna be great. You're gonna love this. You collected all the episode treasures and Murray fixed the arcade. Do you want to go there now? Yes. Alright, we have now unlocked our first arcade game. By collecting all treasures, we will unlock a new arcade game that is unique, or at least a unique modification, for each respective world.
Okay.
I appreciate that Bentley has the high score. That wouldn't feel quite right any other way.
Yeah.
Not quite sure why Carmelita's played. I guess she hasn't had much better to do. I think
maybe it's actually a very low score, which is why the only person she beat without even trying is Dimitri.
Dimitri, this technology is probably too new for Dimitri. What is with egos, bro? I don't need this beepy box to tell me about egos when I got my own ego.
Aw. That's disappointing.
Well, it's a little different. For the record, I've never played that. I've never unlocked any of these arcade cabinets, so...
Man, I was expecting, like, Plungo Saves the World, or, like, the Arkanoid cabinet from True Colors or something like that. It's just another one of these hacking minigames. That's alright, I suppose.
Every little ionic bit helps.
Ah, man.
It is wild how gradually over time hacking becomes more and more of the gameplay, because it was only in one small segment of the first game, and like now it's like half of the content if you count the hack pack.
That is true.
Almost.
Now, this is a unique stage at the very latest, but yeah. Yep. Back to the pea shooter. P for pathetic. Oh, no fair. I want to go in the cool guy zone. Oh well. Ow, ow, ow. Well, I guess I'll take that warp. And there's our mask.
Okay.
Every arcade game will contain the final mask. Somewhere within it.
That was very easy.
Yes, I just made the Valence shell.
It is kind of fun to build up upgrades at least.
Yeah. But this mode does really remind me of like why it's so rare that shmups have health bars. Because you just kind of go along with no tension, if that's the case.
You are able to get away with face tanking quite a bit here, yeah.
Oh yeah! Daddy's got a brand new bag of charged atomic particles.
As she says, yeah, I was kind of expecting something unique and not just another one of these. Same. This is at least a longer, more complicated stage. It's longer. I don't know about more complicated.
Actually, I think we're just starting to loop here. Or this might be a compilation of all of the previous stages, just sans boss encounters.
Huh. I honestly can't remember, but that would be even more disappointing.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think having a gauntlet mode is interesting.
Maybe I'd feel differently if I was passionate about these mini games the first time around, which I wasn't.
That's fair.
Like, I like the Kirby boss rushes because those are damn good boss fights, but I don't know if I can think the same about this.
Wait.
Maybe not that much more complicated, but I feel like I'm feeling some more obstacles we haven't seen before. Yeah, there's like some lasers going on and a couple more enemies, I think, but it doesn't really matter so much because you have like so much health and the health pickups are really frequent anyway, so it might look more complicated, but it's kind of the same complexity. It's like how those auto Mario stages in Mario Maker, they look complicated, but really you're just not doing anything.
We have now officially bested Dimitri's score.
This kind of puts into perspective the hack pack too. It's like they had so much hacking in this game anyway. It's like, what's a little bit more?
I would imagine these stages were pretty easy to program and probably nice. From a developer perspective, it was probably just kind of a nice little thing to chip away at here and there.
Yeah.
Oh, alright, here we go. Here's a boss.
Oh, they exist.
What? Alright, well. Let me drop the ball here.
Your router must have given you bad directions.
You say you're dropping the ball, but you're still at like 95% health.
Yes, but I ruined my score. Oh, it's
Yeah,
whatever.
high score.
Alright, what are we working with character-wise?
4.
Just letters.
Des F.
Oh, no, that's quite alright. We're good. I forget what getting all the masks for this world gets us. Oh, settle down. Take some time. Think about it. Huh. Never quite had that happen.
Rip.
Well, it auto-saves, so, let's, boop. Nope. Okay. Let's restart the game. Bear with me. Alright. Do have to sit through this every time. Bear with me. Bum, 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 bum.
You need to give me the game.
Oh, crap. Yes, sorry. Here. I know that's coming through on stream, okay, so... Alright.
Yep, I got it.
Load this. Masks at 63% is correct, so... Very strange. Guess I'll stick my head outside just to make sure. Light, bear with you. Yes, indeed. Nope. All right, yeah, that's everything for this episode. Weird.
So you don't get anything?
No.
So what do the masks even do?
For the extras.
Oh, right, okay.
And we almost have enough for whatever this might be. Mysterious. Alright, well, we'll worry about that in a little bit. Penelope once disguised herself as the Black Baron. Just thought you wanted to know. Yep. Oh, cute. Since Murray's done tinkering with the arcade cabinet, he's free to do whatever he's doing here. Alright. Wild West.
Okay, let's find another hacking minigame and do that one, I suppose.
You don't know.
I do know.
You should turn the Ultimate Collectibles back on, seeing as you're just gathering collectibles. Ultimate Costumes back on, rather. Yeah, I can do that. Now let's see. 6 treasures plus the minigame mask. Wait, what happened to the music? It just hasn't kicked in. Weird. Well, that's very interesting, because that's of no help whatsoever. Go over here. We need to be... Oh, no. Really quiet and contemplative. Wait, I can just fly over. No train, no train, no train, no train, no train. Good. Nope. Damn. Damn, 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 damn. Wasted a lot of time, but might be able to salvage this. No. Hold on. Let me just futz with audio for a little bit here. Okay. There's no music. And now... there is lots of music.
Try going into the hideout and then going back out.
I will after this treasure run. Ah, crap. The train's coming. Ah, well. This is fine. This is fine. It'll work. My work here is done. There we go. Friggin' orchestra was taking a coffee break last time. Hey, Weena.
The band got lost, apparently.
Oh, I wish you wouldn't do that, Weena. No, you're up here now. Sup? Should have let go. Yep.
Why were there guinea pigs there?
Those were regular pigs, but I'm not sure. Just 'cause set dressing.
They were regular pigs?
Yeah.
They were colored like guinea pigs, though.
Be that as it may, they were kind of smallish, but distinctly porcine pigs.
Huh. Okay. As she says, I think I saw some saber-tooth targets in the air back there by the mine entrance. Well, on
Alright.
ledges, rather.
Alright, let's work our way over there. Actually, quite a bit of stuff to do up there.
There's a target, also.
Yeah, so long as we're more immediately here, let's try and play with this. Nope. Still no. It's the railroad spike. Why? Okay, that's not why.
Is it like the last one John Henry nailed in there or something?
I suppose we'll see soon enough.
What?
Ah,
Wasn't the railroad spike important in that or something?
I mean, yeah, he was driving in the railroad spikes.
Uh-huh.
It could be the last one for a specific rail line or something. Here, let's see. Oh, it's gold.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Okay,
Very poor material to make a spike out of, a railroad spike out of, probably, but...
You didn't see that, though, right? Just like me, you couldn't see that that was gold?
Well, it did look... I could tell it was gold, but it was a pretty pale gold. Like, it looked like... It didn't look like pure gold, I'll say that. Maybe it was mixed with a bunch of crappy metal.
Fair. Oh, you are right, SJ. A good eye. Rip.
I think it'd be a lot cooler to go back in time with the with the ancestors. Yeah, travel between time periods after you unlock them in the chapter rather than just doing it with the costumes.
I'd agree with that, yeah. Oh, right. Oh no, where's it gonna spawn me? Oh, that's really annoying.
Unfortunate.
Why can I not remember how I'm supposed to jump?
Do you have to lock on to the target somehow?
Perhaps? What?
Oh, you had to be not close to it for some reason.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, that's nice of them to turn it off.
Indeed. Yep. Well, that'd be worse. Come on. Excuse me. Gonna be a little tight, but should be okay. Alright, good. Believe that's half down, half to go. Another 3. Yep, another 3.
Yeah.
Nope. Was I up here? I feel like I could stand to be up there. Well, there is a target there. So let's reverse engineer this. The target is going to necessitate... Excuse me. Oh, don't tell me I have to be on the train to get there. Yeah, probably.
Do 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 do.
Why?
I guess Delfino Plaza is just the universal music of waiting on trains to escort you places.
Or well, vehicles anyway, but yes.
Now look, buddy, I'm a reverse engineer. That means I create problems.
Alright, is there some other play here?
Not the kind of problems like, what is ugliness? No, I create useless problems.
Man, remember when we were defacing propaganda? Good times. Okay. I forgot I lacked the glider and as an archer.
It's okay, sometimes you just feel like going for a swim. I feel that.
Heh. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're gonna regret it. No, none of you do it. Another one that's gonna end up a bit tight, but I think I got this. Yeah, okay. King Monkey Love. Okay.
Okay. Not sure I understand that.
Oh yeah, archery. Why is archery?
Archery, I'm in.
It was very chill. That being said, I see no targets to connect to, so I think it's just a suggestion. You could do
It
archery.
can't be. Can't be. There has to be a reason for it.
You say that, but there was at least one instance of a, I don't even know the correct word for it, a bushel of arrows in the previous chapter that were tied to nothing.
Okay, I guess.
May have to get back on the train and double up there, I guess.
I guess
Before
that's
we
a
do
one.
that, though.
I guess that's a one way to cover up something being context sensitive. Is just to put a bunch of bundles of arrows that are completely useless there as well.
Worth checking. I don't think this is gonna quite shake out for me the way I want it to, but no, really?
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there's one.
Well, we got that one before in an alternate timeline.
Oh,
We had to use it to get up to that door.
right.
That is now closed.
And they don't keep the arrow there, huh? The tightrope.
Maybe because I rung out. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not there. Excuse me. Alright, come on. There we go. Keep spin it to win it, and marvelous. Yeah, those
Yeah,
are regular pigs.
Oh, yeah.
I guess they kind of have guinea pig coloration, though.
Yeah. Maybe it's a joke that they're pigs that look like guinea pigs.
Could be. Anyway, no secret areas. Blah, blah.
Problem with you.
I'm only saying.
Everybody's saying this. As she says, I feel like you might have already gotten a treasure in that little alcove. That sounds familiar.
There was a bottle there, but it could be that there
Yes.
was also a treasure there. Yeah, see, like, this bushel of arrows right here. There is no target. Unless it's the clock. Nope. Game redirects me to a relevant direction, only there is no relevance whatsoever. Yep, indeed.
So why can't Sly just grab one of those arrows and take it somewhere else and then shoot?
Oh. I mean, he wouldn't know where he was shooting. He was very specifically trained. Come on. Luckily, there aren't any cuckoos in this game.
You can kill her? Yes, do it. Do it more!
Let's see. I just yeeted that man into a cactus. Yeesh.
There isn't any chance of the remaining treasures being in sub areas, is there?
I don't believe so. Let me check. Hold on. Since I have this up here. Da, 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 da. Dooby-dooby-dooby-doo. Well, that wouldn't make sense since part of it is having to hoof it back to the to base.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That one I think I've missed. Okay, alright. Well, that's an obvious starting point at least. Oh, come on. Just get out of here. No one likes you. Here's one. Pretty sneaky. Nice. Money. Alright, last one of these.
Been a while since we needed to use the samurai armor. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like it. Definitely feels like it. Okay. It's gonna... I think it's that one. Because then would I... Yeah, it's gotta be that one. East towards the mine. Hold on. Don't think about where I grabbed that from. Really, really, really don't think about where I grabbed that from. Yeah, there were bottles here, but now there aren't. Okay. You. Nope. I don't think I have this. Well, maybe. Okay, yeah, I do. Just real tight. Tacky tombstone. And that is everything. Yes, so now let's play our mini game.
mysterious minigame. I wonder what it could be.
Ooh. Murray fixed the arcade. And we have access to... System Cracker. Oh. Yeah, okay.
Oh, at least it's this one. I guess if they're not all the same type of hacking one, it's something. If they were all of that shmup, that scrolling shmup thing, I think I might have gone insane.
Yeah, thankfully nothing to worry about in that respect.
This one's a little better anyway. Like, pretty hard to mess up a twin stick shooter.
Bingo! This data key should fit that lock. I need to use the data key on that lock to defeat the firewall.
This does make me wonder what the last two arcade machines are, considering this game only has 3 types of hacking minigames. Yeah.
That is fair. Oh, hello.
I mean, I still want to choose to play this game over like Black Widow or Robotron or something, but like this would be a better use of my time.
Oh, right.
Need to use my shell code to get the data key. I better switch back. Right, there's gotta be a lock for this around here.
And notice how you're actually losing a little bit of health in this mode.
Perfectly on that switch.
Indeed. Of course, I gained health on level switch, but you know.
Yeah. Better than the last one.
Yep. Hello.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay. Yep. Ah, come on.
Yeah. So there's actually a threat, which I appreciate. The last one, it's like you've stayed at 90% the whole time or higher.
use this data key to disable that firewall.
Let's see.
I need to use the data key on that lock to defeat the firewall.
Not quite what I wanted, but okay.
This lock requires a data key. I need to use the data key on that lock to defeat the firewall.
Don't interrupt yourself.
Very rude. You were trying to say something. But you just wouldn't shut up.
I better switch back. Yes, a data key. Speeder's laser loop will work perfectly on that stick.
I'll just wait until the enemies clear out, I suppose.
I'm not sure that's the best strategy.
Maybe not. Nope, 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 nope. We talk about best practices. That is not it. Alright, well, that's nice.
This ought to do the trick.
Oh, yeah.
Bingo! This data key should fit that lock.
I wonder what that was. Oh, well. We're about to find out. It's not this. Yep. Oh, I see. Each vehicle has its own health. That's interesting.
Yeah, we don't realize that.
Ah, come on. Hold on.
Be right back after you use the restroom.
No worries. Also, totally have not seen the mask yet. Oh, right, good point. I didn't even clock that, but maybe that was the last one. I haven't seen a whole lot of wiggle room in this in these floor layouts where stuff could be completely secret, so I imagine it's probably going to be pretty close to the end. Nope, stop that! Stop that!
I'm back.
Welcome back. Oh, it's just over here, dummy. How the hell did I not notice that before? Well, if, at the very least, this now means we don't have to actually complete this minigame.
This lock requires a data key. I need to use the data key on that lock to defeat the firewall. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. I need to use the data key on that lock to defeat the firewall. This lock requires a data key.
Yes, she didn't notice that either, and neither did I, so.
This ought to do the trick.
Ah, well, could be worse. But yeah, now we just see how long we last.
On that switch.
Citation needed. Oh, on the Switch, right. Never mind.
Yeah, like, I don't have much to say about this, but it is engaging in a mindless sort of way, at least. Like, I like the swapping between the different power-ups.
Yeah.
Bar management and stuff. But, like, what you see is kind of what you get, which is better than the other hacking minigame where what you see is less than what you get because it's so slow and so lack of threat. I mean, what you see is more than what you get. Not that reversed.
I getcha.
I need to use the data key on the lock. The lock tool. I'll make you eat those words. The bigger they are, the harder. I need a data key. Unlock this door.
Look, he needs this data. He needs it.
Yes, a
Let him
data
have
key.
this. Can you spare a small amount of data as a treat?
Nope, move. Kindly move. Kindly move. Kindly move.
You should probably switch.
Ugh. Man, I was hopeful. Well, don't spawn on me, dingus. What? Oh, I see. They have to be defeated by the wait. Oh, hold on.
Yeah. No? I don't really get it. Do you have to aim for that red one?
Maybe?
Be the turtle. Oh.
The turtle.
Okay. Other two don't have any health left.
They also don't appear to be doing much in the way of damage.
I don't get what you're supposed to be doing.
Me neither.
What does the Giga Bomb do?
Oh, that's just the name of the standard attack for the tank.
The fact that they're pink and purple makes me think maybe you have to do the other ones, but those don't seem to be working either.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, high score!
Alright, that's okay.
Well, you got the mask, so who cares?
Pretty much. Nope. There we go. Alright, that's okay. That'll do. No, really, you don't have to go all the way back. Oh! That's kind of interesting. So for no real reason, they do have a map for this that correlates with where the characters are currently positioned.
Okay. Sure.
Curious. Anyway, that's this episode in full.
Okay.
Alright, now I was hoping to get everything done tonight, but it is starting to get late, and I do have work in the morning, so...
Yeah, I kind of had that impression, but next time we can finish that up and try to get the hack pack set up so that we can get to that too as well.
Yeah, I'll see about getting that squared up.
Yeah.
But, alright, we'll leave it there for now. So, thanks for joining us, folks. We hope you all had fun, and we'll catch you on the next stream.
See you next time.